village on a bright and sunny day, and braced myself for that pothole that was waiting on the way. It's 6 years there and so deep you could go snorkeling. You could lose a small hatchback inside the bloody thing. Now usually I swerve around and miss it by a mile. I drive the road like Lewis Hamilton, Formula One style. But a tractor came the other way and blocked my usual lane. So I hit the pothole head on and the axle screamed in pain. The steering wheel near broke me wrists, the van gave out a groan, and by the time I'd reached the shop me tire was nearly gone. I stood there with the jack and wheel and muttered through me teeth, we pay road tax in this country just to get a load of grief. Well, I rang the county council and explained me sorry plight. I said that hole's destroying cars from morning until night. It's a danger to the public and it's slowing traffic down. At the rate that thing is growing, it'll swallow the whole town. The woman thanked me kindly and she took down every word. She said, we'll have somebody inspect it, which was pleasant when I heard. So I waited through the summer and I waited through the fall, and the only thing that visited was weeds around the hole. By Christmas it was bigger, and by spring it had a name, and giving out directions was its brand new claim to fame. Turn left at Murphy's cottage, then continue nice and slow. If you've reached the giant pothole, then you've 5 more miles to go. Oh, the roads are full of craters and the tax goes up each year. They'll take your money gladly, but the repairs don't appear. We're dodging holes and saying prayers whenever rain clouds load. For every mile you travel on an Irish country road. Well, I'd finally had enough of it. I says I'll do it myself. I bought some gravel, borrowed tar, I don't need the council's help. I spent the day there filling it and tamping down the stone, and when I'd finished up the job I felt a pride I'd never known. I drove across it 6 times just admiring what I'd done, and every pass I took across it felt a victory I'd won. But when I came the following morning, my masterpiece was gone. The council dug the whole thing up before the crack of dawn. I rang to ask what happened and the answer made me choke. You weren't authorized to fix it, sir, the council fella spoke. The pothole was permitted, but me repair work wasn't right. So they dug up the bloody pothole and left it there in plain sight. So next I placed some traffic cones around the gaping pit, and warning signs for passing cars so they didn't fall into it. For 3 whole days it worked a treat, and traffic flowed along. I thought perhaps I'd finally found a way to right the wrong. But when I checked on Friday, all me cones had disappeared. The warning signs were taken to exactly as I'd feared. I rang the council once again and asked where they had gone. They said those safety measures weren't approved to be put on. They took the yellow signs away and cleared the cones from view. So now you wouldn't see the trench until it swallowed you. The danger was apparently fine, the warning signs were the crime. And that's the sort of logic that we're dealing with in these times. Oh, the roads are full of craters and the tax goes up each year. They'll take your money gladly, but the repairs don't appear. We're dodging holes and saying prayers whenever rain clouds load. For every mile you travel on an Irish country road. Well, eventually I stormed down and demanded they explain why one small hole required the planning of a railway train. They promised me they'd fix it and they'd start the very next day. And sure enough, the barriers and diggers came straight away. For 5 whole weeks they labored there, with lights and diversion set. And every trip into the town became a bloody trek. One fella dug 6, watched him dig, then all of them broke for tea. And somehow fixing one small hole seems like you need a PhD. I had to take a back road that added 15 minutes more, just to buy a loaf of bread or fetch me bits from the store. By week 4 I was wishing that I'd left the thing alone. The pothole caused less trouble than the roadworks had become. Then one fine day they packed it up and finally drove away. And I approached the former pothole with a smile that sunny day. The road was smooth and level and the traffic flowed along. I almost felt emotional, I'd waited for so long. But 1 mile further up the road, me smile went away. A brand new pothole sat ahead, the size of Galway. I hit it with the other wheel and nearly bit me tongue. The impact rattled all me ribs and almost knocked out both me lungs. I made it home exhausted and a letter caught me eye. I opened it and nearly had a fit when I read why. Due to annual adjustments, your road tax has increased. I laughed so hard I nearly cried and poured myself a drink.